Oh boy, what's up, bro? It's your boy George, your boy Aaron Brooks. You follow me on Facebook, subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can chop it up. Real quick, I just want to debunk this narrative that a lot of white people use and a lot of black people use this stuff. Well, we repeat their talking points. Let's get into this whole victim mentality. Let's talk about this real quick. The victim mentality that they're talking about is white people who are racist, right? When they get caught being racist, right, they have to try to gaslight you and shame you for them being racist. So when they start saying, "Oh, it's the victim mentality," what are you talking about? Victim, like you're fucking racist. Like white people, stop being racist. Like if you don't want black people calling you racist, stop being racist. There's no victim mentality. Just stop being racist. It's like it's funny how they think because they will try to blame us and shame us because you're racist. Like, no, stop being racist. There's no victim mentality. You just don't like us telling you the truth about yourself. You don't like it. It's not our fault that our relationship with white people is that, and my grandmother told me this when I was a little boy, is that you have a guilty conscience about something. You do. You feel uncomfortable because, look, we're not saying all white people are racist. We're not saying all of you are responsible for slavery. We're not saying all of you are responsible for Jim Crow. We're not making this argument. But because those things has happened in society, it has created this guilt factor on white people to the point where they tell us, oh, it's the victim mentality. Stop being victimizers. It's the victimizer mindset. It's the get away with everything mindset. It's this mindset that you have where you feel like you're supposed to get away with everything and face zero consequences for nothing. And then you shame us for making you feel uncomfortable about the shit you do. It makes no sense. Every time I hear this talking point, the victim, I had to shut it, do it up before, victim mentality. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Victim mentality, how? What are you talking about? What victim mentality? There is no victim mentality. There is none. The only mentality that really is the get away with everything mindset. You feel like it's white people, and not all white people feel like this, but you got white people really walking around that feel like they ain't supposed to face those type of consequences for what you do. Because if you did, why are you telling me I got a victim mentality for? Even when you get caught saying the fucking N-word, they try to tell us, like, they try to redefine the N-word. Oh, anybody could be the N-word. The N-word just means ignorant. What are you talking about? Like, when with that singer, what's his name, Mark Wallen, was saying that fucking, he got caught saying the N-word 3 fucking times. And then they gonna tell black people we have a victim mentality for calling him racist. Everything is a victim mentality. Talking about slavery is a victim mentality. Talking about Jim Crow is a victim mentality because you feel guilty. You feel guilty, not us. You don't like to hear the truth. You don't like hearing the truth about what your ancestors have done. Now, how we get over this, white people, how we fix this, is just acknowledge the problem. Stop telling us it's not what we think. Stop trying to shame us and make us and gaslight us because you feel uncomfortable. There will always be racism in America. There will always be racial tensions in America because white people are in denial. In denial. The fact that you prove our point. Oh, the victim mentality. You're proving our point. That's not an argument. So it's crazy how they think because that's not an argument. That's not a defense. Oh, everything's a victim mentality. When are you going to start being held accountable for your racism? Just stop being racist. Stop being racist. If you don't want black people calling you racist, stop. Just stop. No, there's no victim mentality. Just stop being racist. Everything's a victim mentality because we call you out on your bullshit. Stop. Just stop. It's so simple. Stop being racist. Just stop it. Stop. Stop. You don't have to be racist. You don't have to be, but you choose to be. You walk around with this mindset. You have been, it's crazy how you think because racism is an inferiority complex. I've always said this. You walk around insecure in your mind, thinking you're better than somebody. You're not better than nobody, nigga. You bleed, shit, piss, fuck. cry, get sick like me. You are a fucking human being like me. You're no different from me. But you have this mindset because your skin complexion is different from mine, that it's some type of superior thing going on with you, and it's not. It's not, bro. That's all y'all holding on to. No, all white people are racist. I don't need you to tell me that. Stop being racist. Just stop it. Stop. Stop. Like, then you won't have to worry about us calling you racist. Stop saying the N-word. Stop. Just stop it. Not everything's a victim mentality. When are you going to be held accountable? When? You want to get away with everything. Everything is not what we think is. Everything, you just want to sweep it all under the rug and pretend like nothing's a problem. That's why racial tensions in America would never get better, because you would not acknowledge what you've done. You would not acknowledge your wrongdoing. You always try to shame black people for what you did wrong. You feel guilty. Talk about slavery makes you feel guilty. And it's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous at this point where I've said this before. If we would have stayed in segregated society, no white person would be able to tell a black person you got a victim mentality. The victim mentality talking point in a black person, you shouldn't even be repeating this, because that's their excuse. That's their new excuse. Or it's the victim mentality. Stop being racist, bro. If you don't want us calling you out for your bullshit. It's simple. It's so simple, white brothers and sisters. Just stop. You choose to be hateful. You choose to be that way. You don't like us telling you about history. You don't like it. They got a problem with Black History Month because it reminds you of what you've done. No, you did not do it yourself. Stop this simple-minded thinking. Oh, I wasn't born back then. I was a slave master. Stop thinking so simple. Stop acting fucking retarded. Stop acting dumb. Stop playing dumb, because we're not going to get nowhere with this playing dumb mindset. I know, logically, that I wasn't a slave and you wasn't a slave master. We know this already. But you are a descendant of the people who done it. You benefit from the people who done it. We wear the scars. It's just that simple. It's simple. Everything is talking in circles, and no. Stop trying to talk in circles. How we deal with racial tension in America, how we address the problem, is being honest. You have to start being honest, white folks. If you cannot be honest, you're going to always have me and black people calling you out. Y'all don't like to hear the truth about yourself. Everything's a victim mentality. Everything. Everything's a victim mentality because you feel uncomfortable. You don't like hearing the truth. You don't like it. And it's ridiculous to me at this point that I had to make this video to get this off my chest. There's no victim mentality. The only mentality that exists is that mindset that you have where you feel like you're supposed to get away with everything. You're supposed to get away with everything. It's the non-justice mindset that you have. You come from a culture of non-justice. That's your mindset, the habit of getting away with everything. You want to get away with everything and face no consequences for it, no matter what it is. And you have to try to shame us for telling you the truth. Of course you're offended by Black history. Of course you're offended by it. They don't like us telling them the truth. I said before, my land, I'm playing like this. I said this before. If white people was able to make black people forget about everything they done, if they was able to take that little thingy they got a Men in Black, when they make you forget you seen UFOs, like you ever watch Men in Black and they use that little thingy to make them forget that they seen the aliens. If that shit was real, they would get all of us and use it and make us forget about it. Because they don't like us telling them the truth, because you know why? Nothing was done about it. Nothing was done about it. Everything you've done to black people, nothing was done about it. Nothing. Every wrongdoing that you've done, nothing was rectified. Nothing. Everything was just swept under the rug. And you don't like us telling you the truth. Because it's the injustice that's in your mind. You believe you're supposed to get away with everything. And that's really the truth. So do we really have a victim mentality? Do we really have a victim mentality? Or it's just do something wrong with the way you think? And I'm going to let my plane like that, and I'm out.